When you first open this machine, the size is the first thing that hits you. In a time where laptops are getting smaller, thinner, and more portable, this one goes in the opposite direction completely. It's big, it's wide, and it clearly prioritizes comfort and workspace over portability. This is the HP Essential 17T Business Laptop, and it instantly makes its purpose clear. This is not trying to be a flashy ultra-premium device or a lightweight travel companion. Instead, it focuses on one core idea, giving you a larger, more comfortable workspace to actually get things done. And that starts with the display. You're looking at a 17.3-inch HD Plus touchscreen panel. At this size, multitasking becomes noticeably easier. Two windows side by side don't feel squeezed anymore. Documents, spreadsheets, web browsing, meetings, and presentations all feel more natural because there's simply more room to work with. It's not aiming for ultra-sharp flagship-level visuals. Instead, it focuses on usability and scale. And for productivity, that often matters more than raw resolution. Inside, the performance setup is built for steady daily use. You get an Intel Core i7-1355U processor paired with 16GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD. This combination delivers a smooth and responsive experience for typical workloads. Whether you're juggling browser tabs, running Office apps, attending video calls, or handling light creative tasks, everything feels stable and consistent. It's not designed as a heavy gaming or workstation-level laptop, but for productivity and multitasking, it stays confidently within its lane. The experience is less about raw power spikes and more about consistent, predictable performance, and that's what makes it reliable. The keyboard is full-sized and built for long typing sessions. The spacing feels comfortable, and the layout is familiar enough that you can work for hours without strain. It's clearly designed for people who spend serious time writing, working, or managing tasks. The trackpad is smooth and responsive, doing its job without unnecessary complexity. There's also a fingerprint reader, which adds quick and simple login access. It reduces friction in everyday use and makes unlocking the device faster and more convenient. Connectivity is another strong point. With HDMI support, multiple USB ports, and Wi-Fi 6, this laptop fits easily into real-world setups. Whether you're connecting to external monitors, office equipment, or fast wireless networks, it doesn't rely heavily on adapters or extra accessories. That makes it practical for office environments, home setups, classrooms, or shared workstations. Battery life is stable and realistic for a large 17-inch machine. It's not trying to overpromise extreme endurance. Instead, it delivers enough power to comfortably handle a typical work session before needing a recharge. In daily use, the identity of this laptop becomes even clearer. This is not a device you constantly carry around. It's more of a stationary productivity machine that you set up and work on. It behaves closer to a portable desktop than a travel laptop. And that's where its value really shows. Because while smaller laptops prioritize mobility, they often compromise on workspace. This one does the opposite. It prioritizes comfort, visibility, and multitasking space. Of course, there are trade-offs. The large size limits portability, and the HD Plus resolution isn't the sharpest in its category. But those compromises feel intentional rather than limitations. The focus here is clear: more space, less restriction, smoother workflow. For users who work with multiple applications open, attend frequent meetings, type extensively, or prefer a larger screen for productivity, this setup fits naturally into that routine. It doesn't try to be flashy or experimental. Instead, it delivers a stable, spacious, and straightforward computing experience. And in a market full of overly complex or ultra-thin machines, that simplicity becomes a strength. This is the kind of laptop that quietly handles your workload without demanding attention. It just works, consistently, in the background of your day.